Hey, welcome back to YT Finance, and this is the channel where I went to business school so you didn't need to, and today we are talking about Sofi stock, BKKT stock, as well as NEO stock. In this video, we are going to analyze a plethora of articles to give you the latest news on these companies as well as their most recent price targets. We'll start off analyzing an article about Sofi stock titled Sofi stock, the momentum may not last long. So this is going to be more of a bearish negative article that investors need to be aware of, and of course I will add my own opinion. To level the playing field, we will go over a bullish positive article to where this author believes that Sofi could actually undergo a short squeeze, causing their overall share price to skyrocket, and naturally I will be giving my opinion about that as well to see if that is applicable given their current short interest. After that, you all have been asking me to review BKKT stock, and some of you believe the company has a $30 price target and how they're going to be involved in creating a governmental cryptocurrency which will be spread internationally and if not globally. So we will be going over the latest news updates for that and whether or not that is actually an accurate analysis or not. And then once we analyze BKKT stock, we will be going over just how much they are going to participate in this Piper Sandler Global Exchange and FinTech Conference. Naturally, we'll also be talking about their latest price targets and price predictions, as well as their overall news updates. Lastly, we'll talk about NEO stock, ticker symbol NIO, regarding their May delivery numbers and how this could impact negatively or positively their overall share price. So for more videos just like this one on Sofi Technologies, BKKT stock, or NEO stock, don't forget to go and annihilate that like button right now, comment your thoughts down below, subscribe if you are new, and without further ado, I say let's jump right into today's stories. Sofi Technologies, as you already know, is a fintech company or a financial technology company that offers their customers an all-in-one inclusive digital app. Essentially, this company operates as a digital bank, and their share price has been soaring over the past few months. This is mainly due to an approaching catalyst such as the debt ceiling, which we talked about in a prior video, as well as this company's overall fundamentals as they approach profitability. However, despite that, the author of this article believes that the macroeconomic environment will actually get worse before it becomes better, which could negatively impact the shares of Sofi Technologies. Sofi is also working on this in regards to diversifying their overall revenue sources, which they have done a phenomenal job doing. So even if this author is right and the macroeconomic economy takes another downturn for the worst, Sofi Technologies should be able to be a safe, resilient stock during this time and not go out of business. However, the author also believes that the company is missing an all-important earnings catalyst, which most likely is profitability, but as we will discuss, Sofi Technologies is pegged to achieve profitability by the end of the year, or potentially even before that, given their overall very impressive earnings beat and revenue beats in their earnings report. So now let's jump over to a more positive analyst who believes that Sofi stock could actually short squeeze. Right now, Sofi is trading for $6.90, while very bearish professionals believe the company is worth only $2.50, or more bullish analysts believe the company could surge up to $10. So let's look deeper into this article to discuss why this author believes they will short squeeze. He said that he's been accumulating shares of Sofi stock below $5, which was the exact price target that I gave originally, saying that buying under $5 means that this company is trading at a very good deal. Since then, the shares have swung upwards by around 40%, and I really hope you all are taking profits if you are green on this company, because the stock market is very volatile and a pullback could be imminent. But overall, this author says that he is still buying shares of this company based off of their strong financial results, especially as they approach GAAP profitability by the end of the year, which could lead to a significant catalyst and a reduction in the overall company's short interest, causing the company potentially to short squeeze. GAAP profitability is going to be a huge milestone for this company, and normally after a company achieves profitability, a couple months later, the share price really starts to accumulate value, and the author is anticipating this exact thing, saying that a major valuation upswing in regards to their market cap will take place, and I actually agree with him on that point. More good news is that as they move toward a GAAP profitability, their earnings reports are going to get better and better. The author also highlights that the company is heavily shorted, even though I would not call this a heavily shorted company. They are just a shorted company that has a moderate short interest of around 11%. The higher this percentage is, the more likely it is for a short squeeze to happen. However, for me personally, I don't think that SoFi will short squeeze, unlike this author who does believe the company will short squeeze. I really just don't think there's enough short interest to cause the overall share price to explode, given the amount of time where they could cover their overall shorts. So I do think this is somewhat overblown, but we can look forward to GAAP profitability, which will act as a phenomenal catalyst. So if you are a SoFi share investor, you should get ready for multiple catalysts coming up from now until the end of the year, and hopefully this will translate into a positive upswing for their overall share price. Next up, let's talk about what many of you have been commenting about BKKT stock and even Palantir Technologies, to where an article was written about Merck Group, Palantir, and a few other companies collaborating together due to Palantir's new artificial intelligence platform. On top of that, we've also already gone over a video where Palantir will be used for the reconstruction in Ukraine, as well as their recent partnership extension with Jacobs. But this is not about Palantir. Let's talk about BKKT. Many people are excited about this company because it is essentially a penny stock. It's very cheap right now, and they believe this conference by Piper Sandler on June 8th is going to cause this company to absolutely surge in their overall share price. And I can understand this, except I really don't see that happening. Some people are even throwing out a price target as high as $30. Now, let me just come out and say that the $30 price target is unfounded fundamentally. There is no key metric or financial projection that would substantiate a $30 price target. That to me is complete hype. There's also no major sources or backers or institutions or five-star analysts that have issued a $30 price target. A more moderate price target would be a high of $2.10, while bearish analysts believe this company could fall as low as 50 cents. But let's actually talk a little bit about what this company does and why people are so excited about it, with its potential of surging from $1.45 to allegedly $30, which I really couldn't find a solid source for, but I would love to hear your thoughts down below. Recently, Bakkt Holdings Inc., ticker symbol BKKT, announced today that it will participate in the Piper Sandler Global Exchange and FinTech Conference on Thursday. A lot of people think this has to do with this company potentially being involved in a governmental cryptocurrency or potentially a worldwide currency. But the most we're given from this article and a lot of other articles is that they will just participate in this conference with a fireside chat. And if you want to access or hear that chat, you can go to this website on screen, and that will take place on June 8th of 2023. This company was founded back in 2018, and it builds technology that connects with commerce. So essentially, they offer software as a service and API solutions that unlock crypto and drive loyalty, powering engagement and performance. So as my current stand on this stock, I think it's far too risky to invest into this company because they have not fundamentally proven themselves as of right now. But after this conference, we should hear more about what this company has to offer. Lastly, let's talk about NIO stock, ticker symbol NIO, and why it has recently outperformed the market due to their May delivery updates. In the month of May for 2023, the company delivered around 6,000 vehicles, and the great news is that they started their deliveries of their all-new ES6 in late 2023, which should increase their overall delivery numbers. Essentially, for NIO, we want to get past that third earnings report, because from then onwards, we could receive good news. But for the Q2 earnings report, it may not be that favorable to investors. NIO so far has delivered 43,854 vehicles year to date in the year 2023, representing a 15.8% year-over-year increase, which is not as competitive as a lot of their competition, especially Tesla, considering that NIO is an electric vehicle company. But the cumulative deliveries for NIO's vehicles reached 333,410 as of May 31st, and this is getting investors excited because once we get past Q3, this company is anticipated to really increase their overall manufacturing capacity. This company currently trades at around $7, even though bearish analysts believe it could fall as low as $6, while bullish analysts believe the company should be worth around $25. But I'm going to let you make the decision on that one. The overall consensus for this company is a buy recommendation from overall experts and professionals. Wall Street overall has a positive outlook on NIO, even as they approach their next earnings report, which will take place on June 9th. The company is expected to report earnings per share of a loss of 22 cents, down 22.22%, which is really not good. Again, we want to get past this earnings report, past the third earnings report in Q3, and then this company is set to increase. So until then, it would be best probably to wait to invest into this company because the shares could go lower, far below $7. On the other hand, we do have their revenues increasing by around 8.22% for an estimate of $1.69 billion. But that's just for the quarter. For the full year, Zacks consensus estimates are calling for EPS of a loss of $1.39 per share and revenue of $12.04 billion. That would represent a change of a loss of 7.75%, but a gain of 65.98% regarding their revenue. So again, you can see that they are starting to ramp up their overall production and their ability to deliver and sell these vehicles, but the company is far off from profitability. Right now, current metrics and projections and forecasts say that this company could become profitable by 2026 or sooner. So overall, what you want to take away from this company is if you are a risky investor, you might as well wait for after this earnings report and after the next earnings report. If you are a very risk-averse investor, you might want to wait for this company to be on the verge of profitability before you actually start to invest. But overall, it seems that over the long term, if you plan to hold this company for a decade or two, this company could make you profits, again, depending on how comfortable you are with risk and how long you actually want to hold this company. But with that being said, I would love to hear your thoughts down below. Don't forget to go and annihilate that like button right now for more videos on Sofi, NIO, and BKKT stock. Subscribe if you are new, comment your thoughts down below, smash the like button, become a member of this channel, and I will see you in the next YT video.